Steve Powers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcome you to 6 in the City. I get word you're training for the St. Jude's.
I am.
You're going to do the marathon, half marathon?
Full marathon.
Full marathon.
So I've got a lot of running to do.
All right. Well, more power to you.
You'll just cheer me on from
I'll cheer you on, make a donation. I'll be glad. We're doing the show on Tuesday, November the 6th. We do it live.
Day.
So we got Election Day underway, and they vote here at the Civic Center where we do the show. And we'll have election returns coming up tonight at 7 o'clock right here at E+ TV 6.
The polls were full when we came in. So.
Yeah. And, of course, I thought the parking lot was full. I thought everybody's here to vote. But it's a retreat for West Tennessee Healthcare.
That's right.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff going on at the Civic Center today.
A lot of stuff happening at the Civic Center today. Who's on this show?
We've got conductor Joshua Veltman and George Googe because there's a fall concert coming up Monday, the 26th at 7 o'clock at Union.
We'll get details of that.
And
Kimberly Taylor's with us, and Chris Harden. We're going to find out about the VIN exposure coming up this week. What else is happening?
Jackie Utley is here, our favorite, because it is a Veterans Day.
Week. Yeah.
There's a program and parade coming up. She'll tell us all about that.
Jill Erling is with us with the Chamber. She always has things going on. So we got our monthly update on what's happening in November with the Chamber.
Drew Hawkins is here. He's youth pastor of Northside Assembly of God. He's going to talk to us today.
Their veteran service is coming up this Sunday, the 11th, and then Rachel Hughes is with us. And we got the Blue Suede Dinner and Auction already getting that lined up.
It's time for that already.
The 21st since Carl died that we've had, and that's coming up in February. So it's a big night, and we're delighted to have Lakelin Lemmings back with us. She's about to record in Nashville, so we get a preview of that.
And Reed Parker.
And Reed Parker with us. So
they've both been here with us and had a wonderful
experience. Back again.
That's right.
Teresa Smith referred them our way, and we appreciate that. And so stay tuned. All that's coming up on this 6 in the City.
Where is the American spirit? It's right here in the people of West Tennessee. Every day, people walk through these doors to selflessly help others, to give without expecting anything in return. So where is the American spirit? It's right here in the people of Lifeline, our community's blood bank, where we all come together to help each other, and the American spirit thrives.
Ask what you can do for your country.
JA's Customer Center on Martin Luther King Jr. Drive now has a drive-through payment kiosk. No more getting out of the car, waiting in teller lines to pay your utility bill. The separate entrance allows for easy access, and the covered kiosk and step-by-step screen prompts guide you through the payment process. Cash, check, credit, or debit card. Credit to your account is immediate. A printed confirmation receipt is provided. Another step in service to customers, all a part of JA Today.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Jackie Utley is with us. This is Veterans Week, in a sense. We're leading up to Veterans Day coming up Sunday, November the 11th, which is an historic day, the 100th anniversary of the armistice that actually brought an end to World War I and the war to end all wars.
That's correct.
That it was. The optimism of that day, that didn't last very long. 2 decades later, Europe was right back at it, but with horrible consequences. But anyway, so it's a special day.
It is a special day, yes.
So there will be different services going on that day. In advance of that, this Veterans Week, we have special things that are lined up, and that's what Jackie Utley with the DAR is here to talk to us about. And one of those is a service ceremony that's coming up Friday night, the 9th. It's going to be at Inglewood Baptist Church. It'll start at 6:30, the program.
The program itself will start at 6:30. The doors will open at 5. We have various vendors or displays set up. We won't be selling anything, but we'll have groups like the Veterans Administration and the Red Cross, DAR, VFW, American Legion, various support groups. People who support veterans will be there with information and goodies to pass out. So that starts about 5 o'clock, and then at 6:30 the program itself will begin.
Now you said there's a special video that will air during that 5 to 6:30 time, or for about an hour.
We have requested that area veterans or their families send photographs and just a brief bio when they served, what branch of the service, if they were in conflict. And so we have compiled that, and it's about an hour and 15 minutes.
You're kidding.
Wow.
No. And so we will start that about 5 o'clock. And just let that sucker
So
run.
just run.
Well, that's
And so
amazing.
a lot of people come early. They go to dinner and then come straight on to the church and then sit in the sanctuary because it's on the big screens there in the sanctuary.
Okay, so it'll be playing in the sanctuary
It'll be
before
playing in the
crowds come
sanctuary before the program starts, and
Okay.
then when the program starts, of course, we'll cut it off.
Okay.
So.
All right, let's talk about the program. The program will start at 6:30. It will include what?
We will have 3 of the JROTC units here locally, the 3 high schools. Innovation, the choral group from Jackson State Community
State,
College,
yeah.
will be performing. We will have the armed service hymns. Our keynote speaker will be Diane Height, and she's the CEO and the founder of Forever Young Veteran Seniors. Anyway, that may not be the right name.
Okay.
But what it is, it's a combination of Make-A-Wish and Honor Flight, and she takes groups of veterans to Europe. If they
wow.
if they fought in the Battle of the Bulge, she'll get a
get them
group.
there.
She
Wow.
takes a group to Belgium. She takes groups to Italy. She takes them to Normandy Beach, and she also does, of course, takes them to Washington D.C.
I've heard from some friends and relatives of people that have made that trip, some of who are deceased now. They talk about what a life changer it is for them.
It is because they are treated like the heroes that they are, and just pampered and just made to
But then
feel
going
as
back
special
is
as
a moving thing
yes,
for them.
Yes,
Yeah.
for a lot of them, it really is.
They haven't been back decades later.
I'm
It's pretty
sure.
sad.
I'm
So
sure
she will
it's
speak.
definitely.
She will be our keynote speaker.
All that's coming up Friday evening, starting at 6:30 at the
Yes.
sanctuary there at Inglewood Baptist Church on North Highland. Then the Veterans Parade itself is coming up Saturday downtown.
Yes, we will have our downtown parade. We'll be staging it at the Civic Center, and then it'll go up to North Royal and down Baltimore, I think, over to
Okay.
Liberty. The main part of the parade will be on Liberty there between the Madison County Courthouse and the Pythian building.
Building, okay.
Oh, yeah,
That is
that
where-
main
east
area.
side
It'll be
yeah.
on
Court
the east
Square.
side of Court Square.
okay.
And there, we will have a brief program beginning at 10:45, just basically to emphasize the importance
of
of
the day.
11/11/11, 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, which is when the armistice was signed 100 years ago. And then at 11 o'clock, the commander of the VFW post 6496, Commander Buck, will ring a large bell to begin the parade. So we will begin the parade at 11 o'clock. It's actually not on the 11th, but it's close.
Close enough.
So, close enough. So we will begin the parade at 11 and, march. It usually takes about an hour for the entire parade.
A special thing. We'll talk to Drew Hawkins coming a little bit later. Many churches are doing special services this
Yes.
coming Sunday in
Yes.
observance of
Yes.
that 100th anniversary, so we'll find out more about
And
that.
one thing that we're asking local churches, if they have bells that they can ring, if they can ring them at the 11th
At the
hour,
11th
day, on
I know
on
First
Sunday.
Presbyterian's going to do that. They've
On
got a
Sunday,
special thing
yes.
set aside that day, so it's a great day. So when you hear the church bells ringing, you'll know what
You'll
that's
know
about
what it
on this
is.
Sunday at
Exactly.
11 o'clock.
Yes.
And we'll invite you to be at Inglewood, and that is Friday night at 6:30, and then
Yes.
downtown Jackson for the parade at 11 o'clock Saturday. Appreciate all the work you do.
Thank you.
It's always good to see you, Jackie.
Always
We
good to
certainly
have you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
We're going to be back with more. Kimberly Taylor's coming with us as we continue, and Chris Harden as we continue Six in the City.
Throughout its history, Jackson, Tennessee has been a leader in manufacturing, education, transportation, utility service, and more. But the key to Jackson's future, full gig fiber to the home infrastructure, E+ broadband. Innovative applications, fastest connectivity, revolutionizing everything. JA's fiber network offers Jackson unlimited capacity for any future bandwidth demands. Connectivity, heavy internet usage, the best reliability. Jackson, Tennessee, not just a gig city, an innovation city.
Stop and think about your health. Don't smoke. If you do, quit. Eat healthy. Make small changes in your diet that can impact your health. Be more active. Start in small ways and keep going. And know your numbers. Your blood pressure and your cholesterol are important to your health. Friends of Heart ask you be a friend of your own heart.
Propane, 95% generated in the U.S., is a gas that works anywhere. Central tanks for fleets, vehicles. Portable tanks for forklifts, lawnmowers. The fuel you can take anywhere. Even backup generation runs off propane. Household appliances, outdoor features. To find out more about affordable, clean, versatile propane, contact JEA's ProGas, 422-7500. The alternative fuel that makes sense. Propane, part of JEA today.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We have two special guests, Kimberly Taylor with us and Chris Harden with us, to talk about VEN, the VEN explosion, which is Visionary Entrepreneurs Networking. And that is coming up this Saturday from 11 until 3.
November the 10th, 11 to 3.
And it's going to be at the Star Center. All right, so what's this about?
Yeah, this is about anyone that is interested in starting a business, already have one home-based business. We're going to have like over 20 vendors, really more than 20, like about 25 as far as St. Louis, Jackson, surrounding areas. They're going to be giving 10 to 15-minute presentations about their business, the company, what they have to offer, if they're looking for other representatives. So we're having a good time.
All right, so a networking opportunity here.
Yes,
How'd you get
sir.
involved in this?
Well, that's a great question. Through networking, as a matter of fact, and I met Ms. Kim here a few months ago. However, we're now business partners, and it was through one of the programs that will be actually being introduced on Saturday. And so, one of the things that I will be talking about is financial strategies. Because it's the strategies that make us wealthy. So I'll be talking about that. One of the things I will also be introducing is talking to the everyday individual on how to actually get a raise on their job, and taking those monies to actually pay their bills off, and talking to people also about how to actually increase their credit as well.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All pertinent information.
Yeah, it certainly is pertinent information. That's 11 until 3. So this will be done in seminar type. I mean, I know it'll be mix and mingle all the way through.
Well, it's for the public. It's an open flow. We want them to actually come in and shop and mingle with vendors. We want other entrepreneurs to come in, and the presentation is the only one within maybe about 20 minutes, around 12 o'clock.
About 12 o'clock.
Yes, so it's going to be an open flow, yes.
Come and
Live
go.
music, yes, come
And it's a
go.
free event?
Yes, it is free to the public. We want everyone to come out. It is children friendly. We'll have the pony carnivals as well, offering $5
is that right? Okay.
pony rides. We have some food truck vendors that's going to be selling food. So we want people to get to start on their Christmas shopping and come out and enjoy with us.
Okay, so some of these companies will have things to sell,
Yes,
as
sir,
well
they
as look
will.
for representatives as well.
All of the
So how do you
companies will.
select
All the
them then? Or
companies.
do they contact you? Or?
Well, I've networked, and I know quite a few. I have a team of people that are business partners with me. We travel as vendors. So we have like maybe 40 to 50 of us that we network.
Is that right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. And so that's why I have about 25 at my event. I'm blessed that they're willing to follow me and be a great support system. Not only my events, if there's anyone they're looking for us to come out, talk about finances and events, we're willing to participate and support. So there are a great support team, and we're willing to help out.
What
do
kind of
people
vendors
contact
are we talking
And we have
about here?
vendors from home-based businesses, websites, all the way to selling candles, boutiques, people selling items that they've created, hand soaps, lotions, vendors that sell actually products that you can't buy in the store.
In the store.
There's so many new skin healthcare products, vitamins, nutrition teas. There's so much out there that are great, healthy, natural products that you can't buy in the local stores.
Yeah, I checked with some of them. They said I should have started about 20 years ago.
Yes, I use some myself. It works
Sometimes you
awesome.
wait too late.
Wow.
Wait too late. How do people contact you if they want to know more about this, or maybe put together one of these
They
events?
can call me at 731-513-1693, and I can get them in contact with any vendor. We don't have to particularly be the ones. If they're looking for particular vendors, they can contact me, and we're here to help in any area. And also, if they need Chris to come along and boost up their finances, I'll be glad to drag you along.
Just drag you in right
What are the
there.
fundamental mistakes that people are making as far as their finances when you start talking to them?
Overspending.
Okay.
And they're spending, and one thing that we run into is people have actually more month than they have money.
Right.
Yes, sir. So I talk about that, and it's about discipline. It's about discipline and utilizing the money that we have, but not overspending. you know.
Changing some habits.
Changing some habits, absolutely.
Changing it from I want that,
Yeah.
I don't need it, but I want it
Well,
too.
that's
right.
Yeah.
And talking to people in financial counseling as far as saving money or whatever, people say it doesn't matter if it's $10 a month or whatever, pull it out at the front,
Yes.
put it aside.
That's right,
Put it aside.
absolutely. Pay yourself first,
Pay yourself first,
absolutely.
right.
Yes,
Get it
sir.
done.
So
All
we
right.
definitely want to encourage everybody in Jackson, Tennessee to definitely come out, not just in Jackson, but all of the West
Surrounding
Tennessee.
areas, yeah.
Visionary Entrepreneurs Networking, the VEN Explosion, and it is coming up this Saturday. It's the 10th from
November
11
10th.
until 3 at the Star Center.
It's a
on
free
Old Humboldt
event.
Road, free event. So it can change your life.
Everybody out there.
Well, it's good to see you again.
It is good to have you
Appreciate
guys.
sending
And I
people
also
our
want to add
way.
that it's great for the businesses because he's going to be talking about investing.
Okay.
So anyone that wants to learn about investing. So we're
Okay.
just going to have it all.
Great opportunity to get some information
Well, it's
for
good to see
free.
you both. Appreciate you
Yeah, it's
doing
good to
this.
have
and
y'all.
Appreciate you being with us. We're going to the main stage. This young lady has been with us before. She's about to record in Nashville, Tennessee.
And she's
So
all grown up.
She's grown up on us. This is Lakelin Lemmings.
Tumble out of bed and stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower when the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets and traffic starts jumping. And folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Won't you move ahead? But the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. They watch your dream just to watch him shatter, but just to step on the boss man's ladder. But you got dreams he'll never take away. On the same boat with a lot of your friends, waiting for the day the ship will come in and the tide's gonna turn. It's all gonna roll your way. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely get him by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Won't you move ahead? But the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. 9 to 5 for service and devotion. You would think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Won't you move ahead? But the boss won't seem to let me. I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. 9 to 5.
What a fun Thursday night football game.
Oh, all right, I like that.
I can't wait to see this matchup.
Yes, I love that.
What does he need to do to win it?
Is this their game? Is this their Super Bowl? Can we talk football?
Who's the most dynamic player?
That's what I'm talking about.
Looking left, fires for the end zone. Reaches up, pulls it down.
There is Carnegie, Kyle Perkins, the Old Country Store, the Rockabilly Museum. Visitors are coming to Jackson to celebrate Carl Perkins and our music. But first we want you to experience the Legend of Tennessee Music Museum at the Carnegie. A Jackson driver's license admits one free. Come see the world's largest Carl Perkins exhibit. Buy a t-shirt from the first Hard Rock Cafe in the USA while they last. Help us welcome the world to Jackson.
With E+ broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for E+ broadband's TV Everywhere.
We got Thanksgiving coming up, and the Monday after Thanksgiving, we've got a special event coming up, and that is the concert from the Jackson Symphonic Winds and the Jackson Swing Orchestra. It will be Monday, November the 26th, 7 o'clock at Union University, G.M. Savage Memorial Chapel there. And here to talk to us about that, the conductor, Joshua Veltman, is with us, and one of the members of this orchestra is George Gooch. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good to be here.
Good to have you here. So this is a Leonard Bernstein tribute that we're doing.
That is correct. So this is the 100th anniversary of his birth. He was born in 1918, passed away in 1990, sadly. But we're joining many other performing arts organizations around the world and paying tribute to this fantastic American composer, conductor, critic, educator, ambassador for music. So.
Okay. So what all will we hear that night then in your part of the program?
Yeah, well, we're playing a bunch of numbers that actually all originated from his work in musical theater. So everyone's probably familiar with his West Side Story, so we'll be playing 4 numbers from that, but also a few things from some earlier works of his, like from Fancy Free and Danzon on the Town, I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so all this coming up. And once again, this is the Jackson Symphonic Winds, and then the Jackson Swing Orchestra will also be there that night. What all will they be doing then?
George, why don't you take that one?
Okay. David Cowles conducts that group, which we're affiliated under the same umbrella.
Right.
And it's called Jazz Rock Fusion. It's kind of a jazz rock and funk fusion, actually.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
It's kind of a
sounds like fun.
how all these things came into interplay in recent decades and that sort of thing. Some stuff that you don't normally hear from our jazz arm is things like Frankenstein and Bohemian Rhapsody and Watermelon Man.
Okay.
Watermelon Man, the funny part is it came from a larger work called Cantaloupe Island.
So we got a little bit of Queen, Funkadelic, all that stuff in there.
Right.
That sounds like
and I'm looking forward to playing under Dr. Veltman. He's probably a little more understanding than Leonard Bernstein was in his day. But one interesting fact about Bernstein is that he was conductor, among other groups, of the New York Philharmonic Orchestra.
Okay.
But his debut with the New York Phil came at age 25 when the regular conductor fell ill on the day of the concert.
Okay. Poisoning.
Yeah.
Create an opportunity.
Yeah, that's right. There was an opportunity.
What is it like then bringing this work to life out there?
I'm sorry,
So what's it like bringing this work to life then when you get in front of a group of musicians?
Sure. Well, it's been a really interesting experience for me to just dig into the music and really understand what seems to have been driving him to create these works. I realized that he wrote a dissertation on the influence of things like jazz and blues on American popular music, and so you can see that in a lot of his work. All the pieces that we're going to be playing reveal a lot of rhythmic vitality that comes from American styles, but also Latin American styles like mambo and danzon and huapango.
How does a guy go from the Philharmonic then to doing stuff for movies? How does that happen in their career?
Well, you know, he really did seem to be just very prodigiously talented, and it seems to me that folks like that...
Did they contact him and say, okay, we're working on this concept and would like for you to put this together, or is it something that he had been involved with on his own initiative to get into the movie?
You know, I'm not really sure, but there's a pretty close connection between Broadway and then the movies. So, like, they did turn some of his Broadway shows like West Side Story into movies.
They became movies. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
So
right.
he's doing the work there. So what's it like performing this stuff?
Well, it's pretty challenging. So I've got my timpani set up at home, and I'm practicing it, and under the supervision of my wife, who is a flutist.
Good thing there's no neighborhood association.
That's true.
They'd be bringing you up every 6 months.
It might be against the covenant.
Starting to say, the neighborhood association. We're having a special session like George is at it again. You know, so it's challenging stuff to do.
Yes, but it's fun.
Yeah.
How do you see the reaction of the audience when you play this music? Because it's not, like you said, it's not something that you normally hear from a jazz band or a swing band.
I think people will be tapping their toes and doing a little bit of singing along and that sort of thing because almost everybody knows a lot of these tunes from West Side Story. And from the really exciting beat of mambo to the gentle wonder of somewhere.
Well, it's coming up Monday, November the 26th, 7 p.m. at the Jim Savage Memorial Chapel at Union University. It's the Jackson Symphonic Winds, the tribute to Leonard Bernstein at 100, and the Jazz, Rock, Funk, a fusion with the Jackson Swing Orchestra. It'll be a great night. There's no admission charge
No
for
charge,
this, right?
no tickets.
That's correct.
No admission charge.
Just show
for this.
up.
So this is just a
that's a
wonderful
Christmas
gift to the
then.
community.
That's right.
These are very talented performers, and these people are very dedicated to what they do, and so it's a great thing to have this community orchestra and both the symphonic winds and the string orchestra. So it'll be a special night, and you can go to JACOMM, Jackson Community Bands, JACOMM Bands at gmail.com if you need to communicate with them. But everyone is welcome. It'll be a great night. The Monday after Thanksgiving, November the 26th, the Jim Savage Memorial Chapel. It's good to see you both.
It is good to have you
Appreciate
guys.
y'all doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a great gift to the community, all this
really is.
dedicated work from all these musicians. We're going back to the main stage. This young man is a student of Teresa Smith, and we're always pleased to work with Teresa. This is Reed Parker. Reed.
This is perfect. Come kiss me one more time. I couldn't dream this up, even if I tried. You and me in this moment feels like magic, don't it? I'm right where I wanna be. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying now it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this place with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. I swear you're an angel sent to this world. What did I do right to deserve you, girl? I could stay here forever. I'd be fine if we never had to even leave this room. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying now it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this place with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Could be better than this. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying now it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this place with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Could be better than this. I swear this is perfect. Come kiss me one more time.
What a fun Thursday night football game.
Oh, all right, I like that.
I can't wait to see this matchup.
Yes, I love that.
What does he need to do to win it?
Is this their game? Is this their Super Bowl? Can we talk football?
Who's the most dynamic player? That's what I'm talking about. Looking left, fires for the end zone. Reaches up, pulls it down.
There is Carnegie, Kyle Perkins, the Old Country Store, that's Rockabilly Museum. Visitors are coming to Jackson to celebrate Carl Perkins and our music. But first we want you to experience the Legends of Tennessee Music Museum at the Carnegie. A Jackson driver's license admits one free. Come see the world's largest Carl Perkins exhibit. Buy a t-shirt from the first Hard Rock Cafe in the USA while they last. Help us welcome the world to Jackson.
With E+ broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for E+ broadband's TV Everywhere.
Welcome back to 6 in the City. Jill Erling is with us with the Chamber. Chamber's had had an event recently called Just the Facts, and you say it went well.
It went really well, yeah.
It was just an analysis. Who did this? It was an institute.
It was the Sycamore Institute out of Nashville.
And you're going to do it again for all of West Tennessee.
Yes, that one was Jackson, Madison County focused, and then maybe early next year we'll do entire West Tennessee.
We all have impressions
idea.
of how things are,
Right.
but they took a look at the economy and health care and health and all this stuff and education in
It's interesting
Jackson.
to get that information from an outside
somebody
company.
comes in outside and says, well, here's where y'all really are.
From a professional standpoint.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
You know what the Chamber's been telling you is,
yeah, we've been right.
it's always 72 and sunny in Jackson, Tennessee with the Chamber, you know. There's another event coming up, and she's not here to talk about that, but it's Just the Facts and just about sold out, and that's coming up Thursday, I think.
Yeah, the
9th,
quarterly
right?
membership breakfast, Thursday.
The quarterly membership breakfast Thursday morning. You can still register with the Chamber at 423-2200 or JacksonTN.com, but be quick about that.
Yes, Jill's like, hurry up.
They're going to talk about, is 2019 going to be our best year ever? And so Kyle Spurgeon and Ryan Porter are going to be talking about all this, and so it'll be a good session. You don't want to miss that if you're a community leader. But Jill's not here to talk about any of that.
No.
What are you here to talk about?
I've got
even
other
more
things.
events to talk about.
Jackson Young Professionals is coming up soon. That's one thing that I want to get out there. It'll be a really cool presentation. Preston Powell with Yukon Outfitters will be presenting.
Okay. And they're out of
Alamo. Yeah, and that's
right.
part of his topic is just different challenges he faced with bringing a national brand to West Tennessee.
To West Tennessee.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what he's going to be speaking on.
And that's coming up with November
15th. Yes, at the Jackson Country Club.
Thursday?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the lunch, like 11:30 to 1 or whatever.
Yes.
So you need to make a reservation for that, and you do that.
JacksonTN.com.
All right.
Yes.
And that's how much?
$15 for chamber members and $25 for future chamber members.
Yeah, they stacked it up.
I know it. Future chambers.
Future
members.
Need to be 45 and under, or bribe your way in.
Yes.
Okay.
Give her
Bribes
20.
work.
Jill will take 20.
See me at the door.
Nobody else but Jill.
Last
You got to
time-
find Jill at the door.
Yeah, Jill took $50 from me. She said, you have to sit behind the curtain. There'll be no lunch. No lunch for you.
No lunch. We'll slip you the crumbs under
That's
the
not
curtain.
the only event you got coming up. We have
No,
business after hours.
We always have a business after hours coming
Every
up. So the
month.
next one, yes,
So this
November
will-
29th, and it'll be at Dumplings Bistro and Bakery, and Via Media is sponsoring it.
All right, so there'll be a dumplings. That'll be fun.
Yes, it should be a good one.
Good one. All right, so Via Media is the sponsor on that one. So that'll be from
5 to 7.
And that
Come
one
go.
doesn't need payment or tickets or
Just show
any.
up, right?
You just show up. You don't even have to be a chamber member
Oh,
to come to
yes.
that
Come
one.
to business after hours.
Can mix
Is that
and
right? So
mingle.
you just network?
Exactly.
Okay.
Just network.
All right.
Network with other
We'll see that
folks.
with Via, and that will be at Dumplings, which is going to be a place we'll be frequently, I would think, during the holidays here.
Whatever makes you say that.
Well, Pam gave me a list of things she'd like for me to cook, and I've already put in the call.
That's a good. You smart
Just
man.
got to pick it up.
This is how I'm going to handle that deal. I'm going to go back and pick
It
it
just
up.
surprises me that she handed you a list that she wanted you to cook.
Well, I told you, somebody asked me one time what kind of cook Pam is. I said, I have no earthly idea since we've been married. She hadn't cooked a dang thing. I've been doing all the cooking. So there we go. Anything else going on with the chamber we need to talk about?
We do have Women in Business coming up at December 6th, so that's
Okay.
always a
Also
fun
That's
one.
always
It's our
a big
holiday
event.
luncheon. Yes.
Yeah.
So we have quite a few boutiques that have already signed up, so it's shopping, lunch,
Yeah.
And if
networking,
there's
mingling.
boutiques that are interested in signing up, they can get in touch
Let
with
me
you
know.
at the chamber?
Yes, let me know.
423-2200?
Yes, as
Talk
soon as
to Jill.
possible.
Sounds like a bad event.
Why do you always
so
gotta be
much
hating
fun.
on these
Bunch of women together
It's
shopping.
because he's not allowed to go.
I know, it's
That's
the
why.
women event.
You notice
so.
I'm being excluded from more and more chamber events. I've gotten too old, wrong sex.
We're
you
going
know.
to have to call the ambulance on you. Oh, my goodness.
You know.
And the Women in Business Luncheon is how much?
That one is $25 to attend and $35 for
And
non-chamber
you do
members.
need to make reservations
Oh,
for
yes,
the Women
that
in
one will
Business.
fill up quickly.
Is that one
so.
open? Can we go ahead and make reservations for
Yeah,
that
it is
now?
open. Yep, jacksontn.com. You can register for that as well.
So if you go to jacksontn.com, is there like an event thing?
Yes,
You
and
go to
there's an event calendar, and you'll
so
just
you
click
go
on
through
what
there.
you want to
All right.
register to.
Well, it's
It's
a
made it
special
so
time.
much easier
So
on you
easy,
guys,
yes,
hasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it sure is. All right. Well, good. I want Julie to know that we're thinking about her and wish
That's
her
right.
the best, and everybody at the chamber in this city is following what's happening there. So anyway, our thoughts are with you during this season and all the time.
And the tourism, our tourism division has a new app that's
yes,
out.
Yes, they do. Yes.
That's going well. A lot
yes,
of people
I think
using
so.
the app.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
It's cool. Definitely download it, play around with it.
Okay.
It's
We were already.
all
I'm
about
glad y'all brought
Jackson.
back the block party, though the weather knocked it out. But,
I know, I know.
So I hope we'll do that maybe spring or something.
Yeah, I hope so.
'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, 'cause
We're all about
We're definitely
parties.
rescheduling it.
Yeah,
yes.
we had our party clothes. We were ready. We're going to dance on
Hot
Liberty
show
Street
and
that
everything.
night.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
it.
right. Umbrella.
Well, Jill, we appreciate what you do.
Yeah,
It's
thank you
always-
so
always
much
good to
for
see you.
being here.
All these events coming up, and don't forget the 9th here. Get that reservation in today.
You can
but
just
the-
find out all the events on the Chamber's
Yeah.
website,
Young
jacksontn.com,
professionals.
and you can register.
Yeah, business after hours, that women's Christmas thing. It's costly.
Gosh, such
We'll be
a
right-
hater.
No, I'm glad.
Why?
We'll be right back with more 6 in the City.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool and fitness. We pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
In communities across Tennessee, we feel the effects of opioid addiction. We all know someone touched by addiction. People we see every day. A neighbor, a friend, a family member. Please know there is help and hope. Together we can rise above and make recovery a reality. Neighbors working together. Tennessee together. If you or someone you love needs help for addiction, help is available. Visit tntogether.com for more information.
Lakelin Lemmings will be with us a little bit later in this segment. Always good to hear from her. She will be recording soon in Nashville, so we're interested very much in following that project along. Drew Hawkins is with us. He is the youth pastor at the Northside Assembly of God Church here in Jackson. And Pastor Randy Carter has visited with us in the past. Each Veterans Day, they do a special veterans service. They're doing that again this year. It will start at 10:15 at Northside Assembly and get to the sanctuary about what time? Because you have a pretty full
People
crowd.
start generally showing up around 10
Okay.
a.m., but I mean, we have other classes at 9 a.m. that morning, but people
so
generally
like
show
around
up
10,
at 10.
I'm okay then. You'll
You'll be okay. If you show up around 10, it'll be okay, but you can come whenever. It doesn't matter if you come in late. We're okay with that.
So what's going to be happening then this Sunday?
We got quite a few different things happening. We got plenty of people that are represented. We have some Madison Academic Choir is going to be singing for us, so that's really exciting. We've heard them before and have
They
them
are
over the church.
outstanding. They sure
They're
are.
incredible. Yeah, their director does a really, really good job. We got a couple different veterans that are going to be doing things throughout the service. We got some people bringing out the colors. We got some folks that will be some veterans that are representing each different branch of the military. And then Randy Carter's going to be speaking and he always does a great job, obviously. So,
Okay.
yeah, but we'll have some other music and other small things going on, but everything just to obviously honor and appreciate the veterans and their families. So that's what we're doing it all for.
And this is an event that's open to anybody and everybody.
It is, yeah. I mean, we this is one of our bigger events during the year, and people invite their family and friends, anybody they know, and we encourage folks to, go knock on your neighbor's door and, bring them over. Me and my wife actually have a neighbor that we're going to be inviting to that because I've seen him in his uniform before, so I'm going to walk over and see if he'll join us up. But yeah, anybody and everybody can come. It's completely free. If people want to pay, we're not going to stop them, but
pass around the bucket, right?
That's right. But it's completely free, no charge. We just want people to be appreciated and honored and have a good time.
Who puts together the special music for this? Then do you do that, or others?
I don't. Our creative arts and worship pastor does all that. Chris Burnett. He does a phenomenal job. He's been doing that for years. And so he puts together all the people that are coming in, and we kind of collaborate as a staff on who comes. But I know USJ has been a big part of that in the past. They've always done a great job. But they were actually booked for this Veterans Day. And so we knew that Madison was available. And
they are very, very good.
They're incredible. Yeah, they're incredible.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Lindsay does a great job out there. Well, there are many. We talked about this. This coming Sunday is actually Veterans Day. It's itself the 11th. And this is the 100th anniversary of the armistice. That's how Veterans Day started on the 11th month and the 11th hour, 11th day. The armistice that ended World War I. And led to the construction of the War Memorial Building in Nashville because it had been horrific in cost, our first experience at a world war. And but the naive expectation was that was going to be the last one. The war to end all wars. And so there was a great deal of optimism there. It ironically set in motion World War II almost immediately. It's just a stunning bit of our history. And what a violent decade the 20th century, or century, the 20th century was. But it's good to honor these people.
It is.
Losing
well-deserved.
Many of the World War II veterans, of course, we're losing now, and the Korean War and Vietnam, and of course we're still at war in Afghanistan right now.
Absolutely, so all those people deserve to be honored. I mean, especially, they're not only sacrificing their physical lives. I mean, some of them have done that ultimate sacrifice, but even the folks that just sacrifice their time and their careers and even their families. They're sacrificing family members going over. It's incredible. And so, we believe what the Bible says, to give honor to the people that deserve it. Yeah. And so that's what we're trying to do.
Well, it's coming up this Sunday. It will be at the Northside Assembly of God Church. It will start at 10:15. Get there around 10 o'clock. It'll be comfortable there. Everybody is welcomed in this community to participate in this.
It's a free event.
So, free event. Pastor Carter will pass collection plate.
Yes, he will.
So bring change.
He promises this Sunday he'll only do it once.
Maybe.
I don't know if he was one of those that looks at it and says, I think we can do more. So Pastor Carter only going to do it one time this coming Sunday, but you're invited to be there. Northside Assembly is at the intersection of
Oil Well and Old Humboldt. So you'll see a bunch of American flags surrounding the property.
Out here. It's good to see you.
It is. Good to have you, Drew.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Good to have you with us. Absolutely, a real delight. We're going back to the main stage. Lakelin Lemmings is with us. She'll be recording soon in Nashville, so we're delighted to have her here. Once again, this is Lakelin Lemmings.
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all thy worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How my scares can take it in. Then on the cross, my burden gladly bearing, he bled and died to take away my sin. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When Christ shall come with shout of acclamation to take me home, what joy shall fill my heart. Then I shall bow with humble adoration, and then proclaim, my God, how great thou art. Then sings my
On a lawn mowing service, Propane works for you. Propane can go where you go. Tanks easily changed, no spillage, quick transition, clean burn, increased energy efficiency. Propane, the affordable, clean alternative fuel wherever you mow. Find out more about JA's ProGas. Call 422-7500. Propane, the alternative fuel that makes sense. Part of JEA today.
This is a story about a battle against all the things in life that are hard, and sometimes people don't win. Sometimes stockings are still empty on Christmas morning, or kids go to bed hungry, or don't go to bed at all because they don't have a home. But there's an army dedicated to fighting this battle with hope and compassion. And anyone can join them, anywhere there's a red kettle, because at Christmas, love has an army that fights for good.
My name is Lori, and I'm with Blue Coast Burrito here in Jackson, Tennessee. We are a Mexican-style restaurant, build your own, down the line concept. Here at Blue Coast Burrito, we have all 3 E+ broadband services, telephone, internet, and cable. E+ broadband helps Blue Coast here with everything that we're doing here, from online ordering to telephone ordering, and just running our POS system fast and efficiently so we can do the best job that we can for our customers.
Welcome
we
back
have
in.
plenty of time for
Welcome
that.
back into 6 in the City. Rachel just told us she's here and she has nothing new to say.
Nothing super exciting.
Rachel Hughes is with us. We're here to talk about the 25th, hard to believe, the 25th annual Blue Suede Dinner and Auction. Was it the very first one down at the fairgrounds?
Wait, did you say you were at the
first one? Yeah.
You were at the first one?
First one. It was at the fairgrounds with Carl Perkins of the Delacardos, and
That's awesome.
Julian Nunnery was the auctioneer, and it was a fun night. He was killed not long after that, and it was an extraordinary night. Because I wondered if you could make an auction fun, and they always have, and he always
probably did.
And he did. And it was off to a rip and running start, and it's here 25 years later to benefit the Exchange Club Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse. The event date has been set. We can tell you that. It's Saturday, February the 23rd at the Carl Perkins Civic Center.
2019. Let's see, we're
and
already
all
into
kinds of new
2019.
features and splendid entertainment and everything else. And Rachel says, yeah, but we're not ready to announce any of that.
To be disclosed at a future day. But we are doing lots of planning. We've got a great committee this year, and we're working very hard, and it's going to be an amazing show.
She just wants you to make sure that you get it on your calendar.
Get it on your calendar.
We're talking about 2019. I mean, we're still in 2018, so this is February 2019.
Yes, do get it on your calendar. It's the event to be at. It's my favorite event that we have here in Jackson. And I'm not partial at all. But it is a wonderful event. It is to benefit the Carl Perkins Center for the Prevention of Child Abuse. And what better way to spend your night than to support these kids?
And it's the second largest fundraiser for the center.
That's right. It is. And we have so much fun while we're here. But I'm here today. Get on your calendar. Get tickets. You can purchase a table.
So you can go ahead and get tickets now?
Table
well, you can go ahead and purchase your tables. Yeah, we're going ahead and selling those.
Sponsorships.
So those start at what now?
So you can purchase a table for $1,000.
Okay.
That'll get you 8 seats at a table, and it'll be some amazing food. I am very excited. We wanted to make this 25th year wonderful, and it will be.
She's not going to tell us who's doing
it.
I will just have to come back and share that news. As Stephanie always says, you never disclose until the ink's dry on the contract.
I think Rachel will set up about a half dozen appearances on the show between now and February.
That's February 23rd. That's exactly
This week we're going to talk about the entree. Next week we'll talk about the dessert.
So we can get tickets online at the carlperkinscenter.org, or you can call the center, 668-4000.
That's right, yeah. And we'd love to fill up the entire space. Again, for such a good cause.
Let's talk about the work of the center and why you're passionate about this.
It's what better way than to help children who have been abused? I've got some numbers here. Last year, we served over 11,000 children in 2017, and it's sad that the event, that we even have to have this, but I'm just thankful that it does exist, and these families and these kids have some place to go.
And these programs and services that are offered by the center are
all free
to these individuals, and hence the need for these fundraisers and auctions and galas.
That's exactly right.
It's very important to get these out there and get your tickets or table sponsorship.
Yeah, you don't have to be a business to buy a table. Individuals just get 4 couples together and just make a night of it. It's a lot of fun, and gosh, it's for such a good cause.
It's
February, so it's going to be cold. So you want to do,
this is a fun event to do in town, and
especially in February.
That's right.
CarlPerkinsCenter.org is where you can make reservations. You can also call them at 668-4000. This program is now serving 20 counties, right? Every county outside Shelby in West Tennessee.
That's correct. Okay. Yes, we've got a spot for any child that needs it.
Okay. And there are active centers in some counties there are multiple centers, and in some they're served by regional centers in their area. Not all counties are large and whatever, but this program has expanded, and I think now, I mean, the more we know about the abuse situation here, the more troubling it becomes, and so it's just very, very important work.
Yeah, it is very important work.
This has made. We're beginning now. We're doing this long enough now with this center that we're beginning to hear from people that were reached by this center when they were children. And what it has meant to their life as adults, that it stopped that cycle of abuse. And so it's a very important work. Well, it's good to see you.
It is good
We look forward to seeing you a bunch of times between now and February.
That sounds good. Did you reserve those dates with Janet?
The last thing we'll do is announce the entertainment. That'll be February 1st.
Oh, stop. No, it's coming soon.
All right, very good. It's good to see you.
Good to have
Look
you,
forward to having you back with us. We're going to be back with more as we continue 6 in the City.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
The JEA app. With it, you may view the electric outage map, report electric outages, receive electric outage alerts, view your current account information in real time. You can even make a payment with one click. Name, account number, you're in. Convenient access with the free JEA app, keeping you connected with JEA today.
see on page 4 that the projections need to be earthquake. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Welcome back to Six in the City. We couldn't get through this show without having a 5K. Where are you going this week?
Of course. Thursday night, it's the Leadership Jackson's Impact Glow Run. It's going to be held at Liberty Park. That's right there on Channing Way. Race starts at 6:30.
Racesonline.com or show up at 5:30 and get registered.
That's exactly right.
Going to glow together.
The proceeds go to a good cause, goes to the Leadership Jackson Judy Renshaw Youth Leadership Scholarship.
We are moving into the season. We're in November. We're past Halloween now, headed toward Thanksgiving, all that stuff.
I know, knocking on the door to Thanksgiving.
The kettle campaign is going to start soon for the Salvation Army.
That's right.
The kettles will be out, which is kind of part of the season. They'll be out starting the 16th, and in some stores they will be out after the day after Thanksgiving. So be looking for the kettles. It's kind of all a part of the season. Right. And the work that's done by the Army year-round. And we've been running a new PSA for the Legends of Tennessee Music Museum that's at the Carnegie. And they want to remind you that between now and the end of the year, if you got a Jackson driver's license, you get in the museum free. They won't get local people to see it. We have people coming all over the world to see this place.
But not the local people.
Not local people. And so get down to, it's on College Street. It's the Carnegie Center for Arts and History.
What's the hours?
The hours are from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m., Tuesday through Saturday.
Tuesday through Saturday.
And you can go by, and it's the only place in the world that you can get a Hard Rock Cafe Jackson T-shirt.
That's right.
And the first Hard Rock Cafe in the United States was in Jackson. They got a lot of information about that, a lot of other music memorabilia. So get out and see them at the Legends of Tennessee Music Museum, and that is coming up. And of course, we're going to be doing election returns here tonight.
That's right.
That is
tuned.
Coming up. We've got a big week coming up. Board of Education meeting Thursday. Got a county commission meeting Monday. City Council.
And if you don't get
Tuesday.
ePlus TV cable channel 6, you can always stream it live on ePlusTV.net.
Yeah. Well, we got a big week coming up. Very important issues facing education, and the City Council and the County Commission are all involved in that with the private partnership. So tune in.
Right.
And
Lots
we're going to let this man
on.
take it away. Yeah, we are delighted to have him with us, a student of Teresa Smith. This is the one and only Reed Parker. Reed.
There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding off the souls that are lost and crying. Rails of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. Look to the heavens, you can look to the skies. You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection and there's peace the same. Burn in your ticket for that long black train. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train. There's an engineer on that long black train, making you wonder if your ride is worth the pain. He's just waiting on your heart to say, let me ride on that long black train. But you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory